enjoying the joys of others and suffering with them, these are the best guides for man. A man must learn to understand the motives of human beings, their illusions, and their sufferings. Chess holds its master in its own bonds, shackling the mind and brain so that the inner freedom of the very strongest must suffer. Is it not better for a man to die for a cause in which he believes, such as peace, than to suffer for a cause in which he does not believe, such as war? What is essential in the life of a man of my kind is what he thinks and how he thinks, and not what he does or suffers. The devil has put a penalty on all things we enjoy in life. Either we suffer in our health, or we suffer in our soul, or we get fat. The indifference, callousness, and contempt that so many people exhibit toward animals is evil, first because it results in great suffering in animals, and second because it results in an incalculably great impoverishment of the human spirit. This crippling of individuals I consider the worst evil of capitalism. Our whole educational system suffers from this evil. An exaggerated competitive attitude is inculcated into the student, who is trained to worship acquisitive success as a preparation for his future. In 2 weeks the sheep-like masses of any country can be worked up by the newspapers into such a state of excited fury that men are prepared to put on uniforms and kill and be killed, for the sake of the sordid ends of a few interested parties. Compulsory military service seems to me the most disgraceful symptom of that deficiency in personal dignity from which civilized mankind is suffering today. Democracy, taken in its narrower, purely political sense, suffers from the fact that those in economic and political power possess the means for molding public opinion to serve their own class interests. The democratic form of government in itself does not automatically solve problems. It offers, however, a useful framework for their solution. Everything depends ultimately on the political and moral qualities of the citizenry. I fully agree with you about the significance and educational value of as well as history and philosophy of science. So many people today, and even professional, seem to me like someone who has seen thousands of trees but has never seen a forest. A knowledge of the historic and philosophical background gives that kind of independence from prejudices of his generation, from which most scientists are suffering. This independence created by philosophical insight is, in my opinion, the mark of distinction between a mere artisan or specialist and a real seeker after truth.